Good evening, everybody.
Good evening, sir.
My voice is audible, ma?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Shall I start the class, ma?
Yes, sir.
Okay, ma. Once again, good evening, everybody, ma. In this previous class, I explained about the prototype design pattern, ma. Prototype design pattern. This design pattern is the one of the creational design pattern. Already, I explained about creational design pattern, ma. The creational design pattern should contain the please tell me anybody how many design patterns is there in creational design pattern, ma? Anybody knows? Please tell me how many types of the design patterns is there in creational pattern, ma? Please tell me. Bhavishya,
Sir,
please tell me, ma, how many types of the design patterns is there in creational design pattern, ma?
5 types, sir.
Uh, tell me about
Abstract factory, builder, factory method, prototype, and singleton.
abstract factory design pattern and builder, factory
Factory
method,
method, prototype,
prototype, and
and singleton.
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 So from this creational design pattern, I already explained first four design patterns, ma. First four design patterns. Today I am going to explain about the last design pattern. What is that? Singleton design pattern. What is that, ma? Singleton design pattern. After completion of the this design pattern, the second unit is completed, ma. Second unit is completed. So okay, now I am going to explain about the singleton design pattern. Before we are going to getting the about the information of the singleton design pattern. If any design pattern we are going to learn about any design pattern, we are all must and should know about the agenda of the design patterns. The agenda of the design pattern. What is that agenda? The agenda of the any particular design pattern is intent. First one is the intent and motivation and after applicability. Next one is the structure of the that particular design pattern, structure of the particular design pattern, and participants of the uh, that particular design pattern. Who are the participants is there in the structure of the that particular design pattern. And after collaboration is also one of the agenda of the particular design pattern. Next one is the consequences of the what is the consequences of the that particular design pattern. So from these consequences, uh, whenever you can use the any design pattern from 23 design patterns. So at that time you can get the at that time you can get the any benefits or losses, any benefits or losses that will be included into the consequences, that will be included into the consequences. These are all the one of the agenda of the any one of the particular design pattern, next one is the implementation. Next one is the implementation, implementation is also one of the agenda of the design pattern, in this period, in this point, implementation point, you can get the any tools and techniques of development of the that particular design pattern, in this point implementation point of view. You can get the any tools and techniques for developing the that particular design pattern, next one is the sample code. What is the sample code in Java or C++ by using that particular design pattern, last one is the known uses, where we use the that particular design pattern. where we use the that particular design pattern. This is the known uses. Last one is the related patterns. So last one is the related patterns. So these are all the main agenda points of the in any particular design pattern. Whenever you can implement the any one of the design pattern from that or 23 design pattern. At that time, you must and should follow these agenda of this subject. Already I explained. I explained you the definition of the 23 design patterns. Those 23 design patterns are must be divided into categorized into the three types. Whereas creational design pattern and structural design pattern and last one is the behavioral design pattern. So from the second unit, I already explained the creational design pattern. The creational design pattern should contain the 5 types of the design patterns, whereas abstract design pattern and factory method design pattern. Next one is builder design pattern, prototype design pattern, and singleton design pattern. I already explained the total 4 design patterns of the creational design pattern. Today, last design pattern, I will explain about the last design pattern of the creational design pattern. The design pattern is the singleton design pattern. The design pattern is the singleton design pattern. Now, shall I share the PPT for explaining this design pattern? Shall I share the PPT?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Please be wait. Okay, all of you visible the screen sharing,
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Is it clear? Is it clearly visible? PPT?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. Okay, now I am getting the information about the singleton design pattern. Before we are going to learn about the singleton design pattern, we are all must and should know about the intent. Must and should know about the intent. If you are understand the intent of that particular design pattern, not only this design pattern, overall 23 design patterns, if you understand the what is the aim or what is the intention of that particular design pattern from 23 design patterns, you can easily write the motivation, implementation and consequences and structure of that design pattern, and also collaborations and also part also, and you can write the sample code is also easily particular design pattern. So if we are all must and should know learn about the intention of that particular design pattern. So here from the singleton design pattern, you see the intent of the particular design pattern. This singleton design pattern, you see here, ensure a class only has one instance and provide a global point of access to it. So here, what purpose we use the singleton design pattern? The singleton design pattern is also used for creating object or instance. But here whenever you can use the singleton design pattern, at that time you must and should create the only one instance or only one single object. Also, you should not create the multiple instances or multiple objects. So here by using the singleton design pattern, you can create the only one single instance, or only one single object. So you see here, we ensure a class only has one instance. By using the singleton design pattern, you can create only one instance to the class, and provide a global point of access to it. So here, the singleton design pattern should create the one instance for the class. At that time, that instance should create globally. The singleton design pattern should create the instance globally. Whenever you can create the any instance into the globally, that instance you can use outside of that class. It means in that outside you have one method or one function is also there. At that time, that function or that method should use whenever you can create the any, or you can declare the any variables or any instances into the globally. That global variable should access the outside of that class. For this purpose, by using the singleton design pattern. So here, the singleton design pattern main intention is, by using this singleton design pattern, you can create the only one single instance for the class. This is the main intention of the singleton design pattern. Are you understand what I am saying to you?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. Next one is the motivation. So what is the motivation of the singleton design pattern? What is the motivation of the singleton design pattern? You see here, the first point of the motivation is, some classes should have exactly one instance. For example, printer, spoler, and file system, and window manager. These are all the examples of the single instance should contain the only one class. So here, from class, some classes should have exactly one instance. For this purpose, you can use the singleton design pattern. That singleton design pattern should create the only one single instance for the class. So this is the first motivation. Next one is a global variable makes an object accessible but doesn't prohibit instantiation of the multiple objects. So you see from this point, you can create the object or access globally by using the singleton design pattern. You can use that only one singleton design pattern outside of that class. But you should not access the multiple objects from globally. Why? Because here in globally, you can create the only one single object by using the singleton design pattern. This is the next motivation of the singleton design pattern. Last one is, class should be responsible for keeping track of its sole interface. Class should be responsible. It means here the singleton design pattern should create the only one object per class. At that time, that class should be responsible onto the single instance. Means sole interface. Here only one interface is there. What is that interface? Here the singleton design pattern should provide the only one single interface for creating the single instances to the class. At that time, that class should be able to responsible onto that particular creating instance. This is the motivation of the singleton design pattern. Next one is the applicability. Next one is the applicability. So here applicability means when the singleton pattern use, when you can use the singleton design pattern, that is the applicability, where you can use the singleton design pattern. So when you can use the singleton design pattern, that is the applicability of the that particular design pattern. Here you see first point is there must be exactly one instance of a class and it must be accessible to clients from a well-known access point. You see here, first point, there must be exactly only one instance of a class. So whenever you can create the any products, or you can create the any method, at that time you must and should create the only one instance for the class, only one instance for the class. For this purpose, what purpose? Class should have only, must and should, class should have only one instance, only one object. For this purpose, by using the singleton design pattern, that singleton design pattern should create the only one single instance for that class, only one single instance for that class. That is the first applicability of the singleton design pattern. So next one, you see, when the sole instance should be extensible by subclassing, and clients should be able to use an extended instance without modifying their code. So from this point, you can create the single instance for the class. At that time, the client should wants to extended that instance. Extended that instance means subclassing. Extended that subclass. At that time, the client should be able to use an extended instance. By using the extended instance, the client should be extended the that class instance without modifying that code, without modifying the code. This extensible purpose, the client should extend the subclassing or instance for this purpose. Here, only one instance creating purpose for class. Only one instance creating purpose. The singleton design pattern here used. So here, by using the singleton design pattern, class should create the only one single instance. By using that single instance, the client should able to extended that instance by using the extended instance without modifying the code. This is the next applicability of the singleton design pattern. Next, you see, this is the overall structure of the singleton design pattern. Here, the singleton design pattern structure is very easily compared to the previous design patterns. Why? Because in this previous design pattern should contain the multiple instances like as abstract design pattern and factory method, builder, prototype. These are all should contain the multiple instances or multiple objects. But here the singleton design pattern should contain the only one single instance, only one single object. So this is the easy understandable singleton structure, singleton design pattern structure. You see here, the singleton design pattern should contain the only one single operation for creating the single instance, for creating the single object or single instance. Here the singleton should contain the only one single operation. By using the single operation, the singleton design pattern should create the single instance for the class, single instance for the class. This is the overall structure of the singleton design pattern. This is the overall structure of the singleton design pattern. Next. Next point is, next agenda point is points, participants and collaborations. So here, participants and collaborations. You see here, who are the participants in the singleton design pattern structure? structure. So from this structure, from this singleton design pattern structure, have who are the participants is there? Who are the participants is there in the singleton design pattern structure? So you see here, singleton design pattern should contain the three participants. So the singleton design pattern structure should contain the there are three participants, whereas first one is the client. First one is the singleton. Singleton is the one of the participant of the singleton design pattern. My voice is audible, ma?
Yes, sir.
Okay, is it clearly? Is it clearly audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you, ma. So here the singleton design pattern should contain the three participants, whereas singleton one of the participant and class is the one of the participant, and also instance is also one of the participants. So here singleton, class, instance. So these are all the three participants in the singleton design pattern structure. Singleton design pattern structure. You see, first participant here. First participant is, who is the first participant? Singleton design. Singleton is the first participants of the singleton design pattern structure. Here, the participant of the singleton defines an instance. So here the singleton defines an instance operation that lets clients access its unique interface. Here the singleton design pattern should create or define the instance operation. By using that instance operation, the client access its unique interface. By using that instance operation, the client access its unique interface. So in this way, the singleton participants do the work into the singleton design pattern structure. So this is the first participant's work. So next one is the class. Here instance is a class operation. So here the class participant should have one instance. How to get the instance to the class? So here the singleton should create the instance operation. By using that instance operation, the class should get the one single instance. By using the instance operation. So here the class is the one of the participant of the singleton design pattern structure. Next one is the instance. Instance is the next participant. Instance means object. May be responsible for creating its own unique instance. Creating its own unique instance. Here from this point, here instance is the only unique instance for creating to the class. The class should contain the only one unique instance. Here the class may be responsible for creating its own unique instance. So here by using the singleton design pattern, the design pattern should define the instance operation for creating the instance to the class. At the time the class should be able to responsible for creating its own unique instance. So this is the one of the participant of the singleton design pattern structure. Here the singleton design pattern structure should contain the three participants, whereas singleton and class. సార్ క్లాస్లో ఉన్నాం సార్. So next one is the so these are all the participants of the singleton design pattern. Next one is the next point is the okay, sorry for the inconvenience, ma. I will share the screen sharing, ma. Wait, please be wait. Okay, all of you visible the screen sharing, ma.
Yes, sir.
Okay, ma. So next point is the collaboration. So how to establish the communication in between the classes and instance. From this point here, the collaboration is clients access a singleton instance solely though singleton's instance operation. So here the client and singleton instance here how to communicate this the client should communicate with the singleton instance by using the instance operation singleton instance operation. So here the client should collaborate client should collaborate to the singleton instance by using the singleton instance operation. So in this way here the client and singleton instance should collaborate with each other together. Here the client and singleton instance client and singleton instance should collaborate with each other together. So this is the collaboration of the singleton design pattern. Next one you see here consequences. Next one is the consequences of the singleton design pattern. The singleton design pattern should contain the some consequences also. The consequences means whenever you can use the singleton design pattern at that time the singleton design pattern from that singleton design pattern you can get the some positives and some negatives. So those are all called as the sequences. Here the singleton design pattern ensure a class has only one instance. This is the one of the benefit of the singleton design pattern. This is the one of the benefit of the singleton design pattern. So you see here the first point is ensure a class has only one instance. Ensure a class has only one instance. Here you can use the singleton design pattern by using the singleton from that singleton design pattern. You can create the only one instance for the class, only one instance for the class. So for this purpose, you can use the singleton design pattern. You can create the only one single object to the class. So this is the one of the benefit of the singleton design pattern. Next one is it provides a single point of reference. It provides a single point of reference. So by using the singleton design pattern, you can create the one instance per class. At that time, the singleton design pattern should provide a single point of reference. Single point of reference. This is the one of the singleton design pattern benefits. So next one is it permits the refinement of operations and representations. It permits the refinement of operations and representations. So by using the singleton design pattern, that singleton design pattern should permit the refinement of the operations and representation on class to the single instance, on class to the single instance. This is the one of the benefit of the singleton design pattern. Next one is it permits a variable number of instances. It permits a variable number of instances also. And whenever you can use the singleton design pattern, that singleton design pattern more flexible than class operations, more flexible than class operation. Why? Because here the class should contain the only one single instance. So that's why the operation is also more flexible. The operation is also more flexible. Why? Because class should contain the only one single instance or single object. That's why the operation will also should be done easily. Should be done easily. So this is the one of the benefit of the singleton design pattern. By using that singleton design pattern, whenever you can create the only one single instance to the class, at that time the class operation is more flexible and easily, so these are all the. And last one is the singleton functionality is also use class operation. So by using that singleton functionality, it is used to for class operation. So by using that singleton functionality, for use the class operation, for the purpose of the class operation, here the singleton should use the functionality of that singleton design pattern. Should use the functionality of that singleton design pattern. So these are all the benefits of the singleton design pattern. So these are all under categorized into the consequences of the singleton design pattern. Singleton design pattern. Next one is the known uses. So singleton when used, use when ante this is the applicability. This is the applicability when you can use the singleton design pattern. When you can use the singleton design pattern. So you see here the first point is from applicability. There must be exactly one instance of a class. So from this point, whenever you can use the you can create the only one single instance for the class, only one single instance for the class must and should exactly one instance of a class. For this purpose, you can use the singleton design pattern. Here the singleton design pattern must and should create the single object, only one single object or single instance. So in this way you can create the one single instance for the class. For this purpose, you can use the singleton design pattern. Next point is may provide synchronous access to avoid deadlocks. Access to avoid deadlocks. So by using that singleton design pattern, you can create the only one single instances to the class. At that time, it provides the who's provide singleton provide the synchronous access. the singleton design pattern provide the synchronous access to the class, and at a time the singleton should avoid the deadlocks of that class, avoid the deadlocks of that class. So this for this purpose you can use the singleton design pattern. Next one is very common in GUI toolkits to specify the connection to the operating system, Windows system, or Windows system. So it's very common in GUI toolkits. So from this point, you can use the singleton design pattern. The design pattern specify the connection to the operating system or Windows system. So so for this purpose you can use the singleton design pattern. So this is the applicability of the singleton design pattern. Already I told you about benefits of the singleton design pattern. These are all the consequences of the design pattern. So benefits is also nothing but called as the sequences of the singleton design pattern. Already I explained what is that. Controls access to a scarce or unique resources. Control access, it means you can create the only one single instances for the class. At that time you can use the singleton design pattern. In the same way, helps avoid a central application class with various global object references. So from this point, by using the singleton design pattern, that singleton design pattern should create the only one single instance globally. That global creating instance you can use out of that class, or out of that function or methods, out of that function or class, function or method. So next one is subclass can have different implementation as required. Static or global references do not allow this. So you see this point, subclass have different implementations as required. Whenever subclass wants to implement the different requirements, at that time the global reference should not allow this point. Why? Because the global reference should contain the only one instance, only one single instance. That single instance should contain the only one implementation. So in this way, the subclass should contain the only one implementation. So otherwise here the subclass should not allow the different implementations. For this purpose, you can use the singleton design pattern. Multiple or single instances can be allowed. So this is the last benefit of the singleton design pattern. Next one is the already I explained about the singleton example. And related patterns, you see singleton related patterns. 1 minute. So this is the singleton code, sample code. You see here, singleton should contain the only one instance equal to 0. By using that singleton instance method, here if instance equal to 0, instance equal to new singleton, So you can return the singleton. Usually here function by that function access the singleton, then return the only one instance. So from this one single. So this is the best example of the singleton design pattern. Already I told you implementation of that point. And I will tell you another point, related patterns. Here from this singleton design pattern should contain some similarities to the another design pattern, whereas abstract factory and builder and prototype. So here the abstract factory and prototype and builder design patterns are also similar to the same as singleton design pattern, but here one point is completely opposite of this singleton design pattern is completely opposite of that these three design pattern. What is that? Singleton design pattern should contain the only one single instance or single object, but here abstract factory and builder and the prototype design pattern should contain the multiple instances. This is the one of the variation, and also remaining some similarities also same as singleton design pattern and abstract factory and builder, and the last one is the prototype design pattern. So this is the total overall implementation of the singleton design pattern. So are you understand?
Sir.
Overall concept of the singleton design pattern. Are you understand? Please tell me, all of you learn about the singleton design pattern.
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay, ma. So main intention, all of you must and should know about these 23 design pattern. Every from 23 design pattern, you want to any particular design pattern at that time, you must and should know about intention of that design pattern, particular design pattern. Whenever you can, if you can understand about the design pattern intention, then you can easily write that total overall implementation of that particular design pattern. So if you can understand the intention of that particular design pattern at that time, you can easily write the motivation and implementation and also consequences and also related patterns and also sample code and also structure of that particular design pattern. In the same way, who are the participants of that particular design pattern? In the same way, what is the collaborations of that particular design pattern, and how to implement the particular design pattern? So you can easily understood and you can easily implement these points of whenever you can understand that particular design pattern intention. So from the singleton design pattern, the second unit is completed. From tomorrow onwards, I will tell you the third unit. The third unit should contain the structural design pattern. The third unit should contain the structural design pattern. That structural design pattern should contain the two parts. What is that? Structural design pattern 1 and structural design pattern 2. So from these two structural design pattern, totally it should contain the 7 design patterns. 7 design patterns. From tomorrow onwards, I will tell you structural design pattern from third unit. From today, second unit is completed. Okay, today class is completed. Okay, na?
Okay, sir.
Today. Okay, thank you, ma.